Okay, this is Gene Rockman getting ready to test drive my vehicle with one of my sales reps right here. He's going to explain to us the features of this Mercedes-Benz. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, sir.
Okay, we have several features that are really important in this car. What we have here is a command system. You could operate your radio through here. We have satellite radio. We have all sorts of presets. If you want to do map, you can go ahead and change it to map, and we can figure out if you want to go somewhere. You can put in the destination and we'll show you how to get there. So that's very important. You can also navigate through these buttons right here. You have phone, Wi-Fi phone capabilities, so when the phone rings, you don't have to pick up your phone. You can do it either through the steering wheel, or you can do it through the radio center right here. You just speak, and what happens, that person will be able to hear you, and you can have a conversation, and you can also hang up, or you can dial a phone through the steering wheel as well.
Okay.
So what happens if you want to dial, say, Richard at work?
Okay.
You just say dial Richard at work, and what will happen, it will automatically do that. Or you just dial by number, just say 770-123-4567, and it will automatically dial that number as well.
Okay.
So that's one of the many features you have. You have cruise control, you have paddle shifters, so if you want to play with the manual transmission, you can do that. So if you want to be a little sporty, if you want to really step on the gas, you can go ahead and have fun without the automatic transmission. So there's a whole bunch of displays up here. What happens if you're driving a long time and you get drowsy, there's an alert system, because what it does, it actually has a computer that knows your driving habits, and if you start drifting in and out of the lane, a message will pop up here saying you need to pull over. Also, there'll be an audible beep, and sometimes, depending on the equipment of the car, there'll be a shimmy in the wheel that'll alert you, try to physically alert you and say, wake up.
Oh, wow, that's tight.
So we could also play with the navigation and the radio through here as well. So if I want to go to audio, I could do that. I could do it up through here all the time. So we have a lot of features that we can play with here. Just a ton of things we can do. So if I want to get back on audio, and I want to, say, go to satellite radio. And what's your, you use satellite radio right now?
Yes,
what's your favorite station?
Lord. I like the hip-hop.
Do you know what number that is?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm just going to select something at random. I don't know what's going to come up, and I apologize if you don't like it.
Okay.
You're probably not going to like that.
Oh, that's the blues, honey. The sky is crying.
So what happens, you could, if Sirius comes with new cars, 6 months for free.
Okay.
And then after that, it'll be pay service.
Oh, awesome.
And you can do all sorts of other stuff through here. And like I said, I want to overwhelm you with everything, but you can play with your clock, you can play with your settings. So you can change the language if you want to. You can do all sorts of things through here.
Wow.
So it's a lot of fun. You can play a video through here as well. If there's no disc, so what happens, there's nothing to show, but you would put the disc in here. As well, you can play a CD if you feel like it.
Okay, so I have a quick question.
Yes.
I'm going to zoom out of here. We have a lot of people in Organo Gold right now that is going for the Benz Club. And since you know I'm always about the community and people who help me, tell people who you are so they can come see you, so they can get this Benz.
Well, RBM of Atlanta, we're the oldest Mercedes-Benz dealer in the Atlanta metro area. We've been here since the mid-60s.
Okay.
We service over 150 people a day.
Okay.
We sell more Mercedes-Benz cars than anyone else in Atlanta. We also service more Mercedes-Benz cars than anyone else in Atlanta. We have a lot of people who've been here for 20, 30 years.
Okay.
I'm not one of them. But what happens is you can walk around, you see a lot of older people here working here. It's a very wonderful place to be. We got this way being the biggest in the Atlanta metro area because we provided a lot of great customer service. We do a lot of things with the community. We have the same owner for over 30 years now. It's owned by one single person. He's lived in Atlanta his whole life and he gives back to the community. So what happens is he's a very big proponent of Atlanta and doing things for Atlanta. So a lot of our customers recognize that. We have some very prominent people who buy cars here, like Arthur Blank and Bertie Marcus, Sarah Blakely. So if you ever heard of them, she's the owner of Spanx. They founded Home Depot. We have a lot of UPS and Delta executives coming here too. So we have some people that have been buying from us for a very, very long time because we provide wonderful service. We stand behind our cars. We provide warranty above and beyond most Mercedes-Benz dealers. So we actually provide warranty for things that some of the others won't.
All right.
So what happens, not only buying the car, but we're expecting you to have a great experience with the car. You'll come back and you will be serviced by us, and you will get service as good as or better than any other place you will here in Atlanta. And that's why Organo Gold, we service a lot of your employees. They recognize that we do a wonderful job taking care of them, and we're going to try to earn your business, each and every person, one at a time.
So show me that 1%. We're going to go for that 1%. Put your one up.
We're going to do that
all the time. You said not now, but when?
Right now.
Right now. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Go OG Benz Club.